Hello, this is Builder Shed here, and today we're finally taking a look at a version of BSD. And what BSD is essentially, BSD is similar to Linux, but at the same time, it's not similar to Linux. Well, it's similar to Linux, but it's not Linux. It's also similar to macOS, but it's not macOS. In fact, I could probably pull up a chart. Well, no, I probably can't. Actually, I can easily find a chart on Wikipedia to show y'all. If I can find it, yep. And then search for Unix. Hopefully we should find a chart somewhere down here. Yeah, this chart I want to show y'all because you have Unix like operating system, so you have Linux over here. This is what I'm accustomed to using. And then you got BSD, which itself became FreeBSD. But at the same time, it also became a little fella known as Mac OS. So, yeah. So that's kind of a little fact for y'all. FreeBSD is more related to macOS than it is to Linux, but that doesn't mean they're that different. You could still use many of the same commands on both. Many of the same scripts actually run just as well on both if you got the same components installed. So, yeah. So let's hurry up and get the installer going. Keep thinking it's F5. No. We want video, and let's boot into multi-user. Now it says, welcome to FreeBSD. Would you like to begin an installation or use the live CD? We want to install, okay? Now, to continue with default key map, where we're going to go. Hostname. Hostnames on BSD actually work a little different. Okay, first you type in where you want your system to be called. FreeBSD VM. Let's just call it that. And then we'll type, and then you want to word it like a URL. So we want to put dot, and just the URL does not have to be valid at all. You just put home dot home. It does not care if the URL is valid. All it cares about is if it's valid. If it's formatted like URL, if it's formatted like this, I could be like done like this. It does not have to be valid. I'm pretty sure that could cause problems like that, but yeah. So we go okay, and then now I want to add a couple of these to it. Ports and system source. We're going to need these. Probably get those. You want to use UFS. You want to nuke the entire disk. Use GUID. Finish and commit to these. Now I'll be right back when this part is done doing its thing, which should not be long at all. I'm back, and now that part's done. Now it wants us to get a password set up for root. That is the root user. User that's default in every Linux system. Let's give it a password. Uses it as our little thing. Set the DHCP and stuff up. which should not be hard at all. Let's get this microphone move a bit further back. Figure IPv6. No, I think we're good. Let's choose America, North and South. For time zone, let's look for the United States. And by the way, you want to use the arrow keys, enter and space. Space just toggles, basically those buttons. Those toggle buttons. So yeah, let's go central. Yep, yes, skip that, skip. Now, which one of these do I want to enable? That. Yeah. I think we're good right there. Yep. Add users. Let's make this a name. You want to add your user to the wheel and video groups. There's SH, home directory. And then, yeah, I don't know why I was paused right there. Yes, 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 enter. Put in password. Well, make a password. No. Yes. Yes. No, 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 no. We're not adding another user. Now we're good. No. And then you just reboot. Now I'll be back when this thing's rebooted. So I almost forgot about this, but yep. Let me just get it through. So for the ease of installation, I'd go with the 3. There are parts that some people are going to get confused by a little, but other than that, I think it's a very good, very like normal installation. It's classy, as in like classic stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to give it a 3. I'd actually bump that up to a 4, to be honest. And now we're on to a part that's going to be a little bit troubling for some. FreeBSD does not come with the desktop environment by default, regardless of what that mouse looks like. And even worse, we log in, there is no sudo. You gotta do su, and then you type in your root password. It's pulling a Debian on us, is what it's doing. And then what you want to do is you want to basically you want to ready your package tool. You want to do package install, and then sudo. Let's just throw in Vim and Nano into the mix if those haven't. GNOME, GDM, Xorg, we need those. Get that going, as well as, let me think. Oh yeah, we can't forget about boy NeoFetch, and I'm gonna throw these in here too, because why not? So I'll let them do their thing. So for the first time, when you run it for the first time, what it's going to do is it's going to just straight up tell you that what it needs to do is that it needs to fetch the package manager itself, because the package manager is not on the system yet. It just has the binary just saying that for one first checks if it's installed. If it's not, then it just goes here. If it is, calls package manager, voila. So yeah. I'll be back when this part's ready. So I'm back, and yeah. So it looks like this got done installing. So yep. So for one, I'm gonna switch to fish for this one. Just better syntax for one. So I'm gonna Vim into Etsy.conf. Well, not yet actually. I just still got one thing to sort out, and we're going to have to go over here now. And that's because we're going to have to go on some documentation real quick. Yeah. Because we're going to need some drivers. And specifically the SFCB. Be specific, so yeah. pkg install X11 Drivers xf86-video-scfp. Okay, it's already installed. Good. And now what we want to do, we want to copy this part over. Hold on. See, I'm gonna just get it to pop up. So we just go down here, look for it. Yep, I'm just gonna move this over here. Just doing it over here. And yeah, I'm gonna Vinted user local etsy x11 xorg.conf.d/ .conf. We're gonna do section device identifier card 0 driver scfb, and then yep. And section. That should be good right there. So yeah. Let me just... Oh, before we reboot, now we just got to go around screwing in etsy/rc.conf, and that's because there's a little thing here. BSD does not use systemd. What BSD uses is something most... Well, I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe OpenRC, I don't know, but I've used OpenRC before. I know some things I recognize, other things I don't. I just don't know exactly, but yeah. So we gotta do gnome enable equals yes. And enable service by default. You just type in the name of service. For example, GDM underscore enable equals yes. And we'll just get the other ones. Now we got a little X environment, but we got a little problem here, so yeah. I'm gonna reboot it. I'm gonna quickly deal with this real quick, and yeah, I'll be right back. See you in a bit, fellas. So looks like we finally got this part set up. So now we can actually get into the real reviewing. So let's actually log in to BSD. Okay, for one, it's not using graphical acceleration. There's more likely a good reason for that. Just go in here. No way to change resolution, sadly. Hold on, I got an idea. Golly. 1080 by 1920 by 1080. Let's set to that. Kind of force it. Hold on. Okay, so let's do xrender output. I do not know this one. I'm sorry, peeps. This is getting a little weird here. Yeah. So even that, we're still having problems, so yeah. Xrender, I forgot about that one. Okay, so. Let me write back. Let me hold on. Let me deal with this. So I'm back, and it seems like I could not have got the problem fixed. So yeah. So we got some more things we got to get set up on here before we do anything. As even this is still practically like an arch limit, like so dang minimal. Even a full on. You install a package, it doesn't install the full dang package. Like, yeah. So let's just, well, for one, I forgot to do one thing, so I'm just going here, vim into Etsy sudoers. Hold on, vi sudo. We want to get rid of that. You also want to hold up. We also want to do something here about the about the dang brightness settings, which is burning half the peeps' eyes on here. Holy, I have to go dark. Do something like that. I'm guessing that works, I guess. Okay. Theme variant, dark. Let's go dark. Custom font. Okay, thankfully I got monospace used. So now my user's in the sudoers file, but we have to log out before we witness anything first, so yeah. Of course, I'm going to do a little CHCA. chsh. Hold on. Yes. Hold on. FI, where the heck are the binaries? Okay. See, I'm now doing that. Jeez. So while we're using this, I think we could check out like some other things on here. So yeah. So for one, we got our standard stuff. That's for dang sure, but well, software. No, we got the basic GNOME stuff. That's just about it. Okay, bin/fish. And then I'm gonna oh, dang it, it's VI being normal. What else do I expect? Okay, user local bin fish. Now we log out. Log back in. That should be our shell now. Terminal. So yeah, we got fish on here now. So I want to get installed on here now. A different one. Oh crap, did I forget some? Yeah. got mount proc. So, dang it. Why isn't half this crap done by default? Like, we need proc fs, options, rw, 0, 0. I quit that, jeez. Compiz Fusion. What the heck? Jeez. Okay. What other GNOME stuff can we get on here? Package search GNOME. Dang, they never released it for They never released it for this? What? That's weird. So yeah, let's do a sudo package install discovery KDE's variant. Nope. Nope. ls into maybe it's some ports, which that's kind of a cool thing about FreeBSD though. You can use Linux apps on here through something called ports, and that's something I gotta give them credit for, and that's kind of a cool thing. But yeah. Where the heck is this gone? Jeez. I think my brains went down the dumpster. Hold on them. Oh yeah. Okay, fish. CD into like user ports X11. Look for discovery. Don't find anything in Remo's discovery in here. There's D menu. Guess go look for G's now. LS. What else is there in here? Tools. Should be under tools, I guess. ls into misc. Got anything in here? No. No, we don't. So yeah, we can't even find those on here. At least we probably got Firefox in the repositories. I swear, if it's not in here, I'm going crazy. So yeah, what browser is an option on here? So yeah. What else is on here? Potential widgets and stuff. Nah. So what about over here? Stability wise, I don't see, like, FreeBSD, it's not rolling release. I'd actually consider it quite stable. It, like, stable, but like it's not. It's kind of like what you get if, for one, you yeeted the Linux kernel out and you mixed Linux and Gentoo, Arch and Gentoo, and you yeeted the Linux kernel out and replaced it with BSD. That's what you'd get when it comes to that. So, setting it up. So yeah. I'm going to replace that with a back from that one. So yep, so stability, I'm going to change this to a 4. I don't see many times where this could easily, I don't see many times where this could break, but I see it in times where you could be raging like on how to fix it because of trying to dig through Google for just simplest of stuff or just lack of support. Repository size, I'm gonna probably have to give it a. I don't know how to do this fairly right here. I don't know if how I'm gonna do it is gonna be fair or not, because there's gonna be people saying that this is not Linux. Your repositories are not gonna be huge. They're not gonna be giant. You're not gonna have a lot of software on it, and I don't have a lot of experience with BSD. Okay, so yeah, and at the same time, this does have the port system, but I'm thinking about shoving that under extra. And I'll be honest, this may have Firefox. Like, I'm going to actually check for some applications on here. Hold on. Okay, we may got Firefox on here now. Like, you pull that up. Yeah, we got Firefox. Google.com. Monk in the month, baby. We're just do a package search. Lines, we got that on here. Yes, we got that. We even got line tricks, package search. I know Steam does not support this, but there may be a... Nope. But I'm pretty sure that's under... I'm pretty sure that's under ports. There's no way that's not under ports. Hold on. Okay, LS Games. I swear, if Steam's not in here, I'm gonna be seething. Now that's a federal crime. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Okay, in all seriousness though, they got Minecraft on here. They got Minecraft. We can do Minecraft. We're not screwed, people. We're not completely screwed up. Dude. Okay, dude, we got Lutris. Have we Lutris? I think we do. That must be Lutris right there. By the way, look. Yeah, it's already reaching some time, but yeah. So I'm going to probably give the repository size a 3. Speed-wise, it's a 5. Hold on. Let me set this back for you. Extra for the ports, that's a 1 for extra. So this one gets an extra point. So yeah. And is it okay for daily use? I wouldn't say so. Like FreeBSD by itself, no. It's not okay for daily use. Thing is, BSD, particularly FreeBSD, just the normal base BSDs, FreeBSD, OpenBSD, they're for the servers, okay? They're not for gaming. People have actually made distros of those, though. And like Ghost BSD and Midnight BSD, they're actually more for the average Joe who wants to use BSD. So, and the amount of things I had to set up here, the amount of things that weren't even ready yet, and the amount of trouble I've had just trying to get things set up on here, like even trying to get a video out, because yesterday I was trying to pump out a video for this. Earlier today, I was literally thinking this was a FreeBSD problem, and I was checking the other variants of BSD, thinking that there was like a different, thinking that there was a solution. Nope, it was a BSD problem. It was a FreeBSD problem, okay? It was specifically a BSD compatibility problem. And stuff, and yeah. So I'm just going to drop a -1 right here. -1. So yeah. Let's do the math. So bring out a calculator. It's going to take a couple seconds. So it's 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 minus 1. That's 16, divided by 2.5. That's our score, 6.4 out of 10. which means our score is 6.4 out of 10. So yeah, this has been my review of FreeBSD. I'm planning on doing a review of GhostBSD soon. So yeah. As well as hopefully I should do a review of Alpine soon as well. And so yeah. This is Bloodshed here. Hope to see y'all next time. See ya.